fought some Zentarim that were coming in as reinforcements after Tavis had made his way into the crypt, the Manchun crypt, and was caught snooping, which then led to some suspicion and some following. And after that, you recovered outside of the city. You started to have a discussion about what Tavis had discovered, what information he'd managed to glean from the situation. And the name Growlhund came up. There was a conversation in the North Ward with a passerby, just in terms of who the Growlhunds were, and there was a conversation also with the City Watch to try and find their residence and their villa, which is in the North Ward, not too far away from Trollskull. You head down there and you did a little bit of investigating. You did a little bit of probing around the villa. Nothing too invasive. And then you hatched a plan that was going to try and test the security of the villa itself. In which case you decided to play on the current tensions between the factions within the city, and using the dead bodies that you'd managed to put into the portable hole, with Tavis and Negan taking the bodies back into Trollskull and carving into their chest the symbol of the Xanathars, so just to try and stir things up a little bit. You then went back to the villa, dumped the bodies outside. Oh, cheers, mate. Dumped the bodies outside, and then waited to see what happened. What actually happened was that the guards came out, the City Watch were informed, and Isla was actually taken into their custody within the walls of the villa. The City Watch took away the bodies. Isla managed to have a bit of a snoop around, and at that point, Saw was utilised by Tavis to have a look beyond the balcony and into one of the bedrooms within the villa before he was then thrown back outside. You guys decided then you were going to regroup, go back to Trollskull, have a think about what the next steps were, and get some rest. During the night, Tavis had a dream, one that is seemingly recurring, and and then he woke up and, feeling okay, went back to sleep. Anyone got anything they want to add to the recap?
Nope. You forgot the bit where Ulfgar pissed himself. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, Ulfgar pissed himself, and that was it was a key character moment. Yeah, very good. And then yeah, I think Thorin used his favourite worded spell.
Eldritch Blast.
Probably.
Good combo. Good combo. Right. Just one sec while I just go grab something out of the car, and then we'll be ready to go. So give us 2 seconds.
Is Daryl at yours again, Muchie?
Yeah. Yeah. Briefly, Matt, Tavis, did you ever mention anything about when you were in that sanctuary about hearing about a room in this mansion? Did you tell us that?
No.
I know it happened.
What? That I heard that the
Sure
leader of
yeah, it was
the leader of Zentarim was staying there. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was a
Well,
secret
yeah,
room
we've.
as well.
I've not heard about a secret room.
I'm sure there was. I'll have to recheck everything. I'll have to go over the notes, the notey notes.
I have notes. I have notes from.
So unless anyone has got anything that they want to do in the dead of night, we'll pick up in the morning as you wake up, rouse.
I'd like to sexually assault one of the characters.
Which one? Please be Negan. Please be Negan. Please be Negan.
To Negan.
Yeah. As a suppository.
It's a tampon.
Yeah.
There is a tampon, a tampon, a tampon.
Sweet. Cheers, mate.
Right.
Right then. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm going to be up and out bright and breezy. Get myself some breakfast from big man Frederick. He's being so kind, waiting for the rest of the party to assemble.
Thorin will do his usual thing of going out onto the balcony and looking up and down the street before heading down.
Looking for anything in particular, or?
No, just looking out and seeing what's going on.
Naked man.
Just enjoying the morning.
Okay.
Northgard's just in his usual place, in sort of the main area, just waking up from his spot on the floor, bleary-eyed.
Smelling good, yes.
I think I got cleaned up. I think someone cleaned me up last night, so yeah.
Okay.
I
It's
will,
not long before you hear like the heavy footfalls of Frederick, so you're not alone for long after you wake up as he enters the tap room and starts busying himself. Tavis?
I'll just head down to the cellar to make a brief check on my Myconid. Or that Myconid.
Mike the Myconid.
Mike
Um,
and the Myconids.
He's still there. You still have a sense of empathy in terms of there's like an empathic connection between you and it. You get more of a feeling of its feelings, which haven't really changed since you brought him back to the tavern.
I put out like a bowl of water. Is it? Does that seem to have been depleted at all, or is it just I'm trying to figure out any way that it might need to stay alive?
Yeah, you don't really see that it has gone down. It's naturally gone down through just evaporation anyway, but it's doesn't seem to have dropped too much, and it's in the same state that it was.
Take a juke.
I'll yeah, a few reassuring words of still gonna try and get you back home whenever I can. I've not forgotten about you. Yeah, that's it. And then back upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, and you see that Ulfgar and Frederick are in there.
I like ideally my plan would have been to like whatever way I can plan to get up early. So
Okay.
yeah, just want to be on it in the morning and out at I don't know how the days and the daylight hours work, but first light, if that's not ridiculously early, whatever we can get away with.
We're sort of coming to like the back end of summer, so the mornings are early and it's still quite light late on. So first light would be really early, so you'd be up before, I assuming before Tavis and Ulfgar and Frederick anyway. So what do you want to do with that time?
Is this a more sense of anxiety? Yeah, it's the dream again. The fact that we kind of had a bit of a plan yesterday. We were testing some waters. Don't know if we really learned anything. These Zentarim bad news attacked us out of nothing. Want to see if our little stunt has actually reaped any rewards or not. So be keen to get up and out and possibly go and have a look back there and see what's what. But I would wait, given my status in the party at the moment, I would wait to discuss and confirm that with my colleagues rather than go and do that by myself.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're just sort of hanging fire. You see that Ulfgar starts to rouse, and Frederick then appears. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I come down the stairs. Morning, everyone. Frederick, quick one. Zentarum, how are they viewed within the city?
He sort of looks at you and says, "Well, how are they viewed anywhere? It's the Zentarum. It's the Black Network."
So, let's just say there's a Zentarum living in your basement. You're not going to want the city watch coming around snooping, are you?
Well, it all depends. It's the Black Network aren't really. It's not really against the law to be part of that faction.
Just frowned upon.
Look, a lot of the times you never really know. Hell, you could be part of a faction yourself. I wouldn't know. It's just their means, the way that they operate.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Any bacon?
Yeah, and eggs. And he sort of gets behind the counter, and you sort of see that he's had a bit of a tidy up round the back, and nothing's too well lit, so he's still having to light a lantern to get behind the back. But it's not long before you start to smell the cooking of bacon.
Now, did I hear the mention of food? Morning, guys.
Yes. You're right.
Morning, sir.
How did everybody sleep?
Like a dream.
baby.
Good, good. So, what are we up to today then? I'll take a seat with the others.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know about you guys, but I've really got an itch of going back to that mansion and find out what the fuck's actually going on in there.
We kind of poked the hornet's nest, but didn't. I don't know if we might have half missed our opportunity. I kind of expected a bit more to happen, but I don't know if I'd not thought it through. I think,
Well, I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, we tried to do something a little bit more cunning. I mean, I know I'm only little, but we could always just, knock on the
Knock.
door. Hey, big man. I'm happy to go through it, but I'd be happy with you stood behind me.
Yeah, no, can you do it? Go see what we can find.
It's the stone, right? Mainly, we want the stone, and maybe the boss, the Zent's boss, who we think's still there.
Yeah, he might have gone out
Decent.
this morning.
I mean, it's pretty early.
So, Tavis, what exactly was it that you heard was in the mansion? Stone, boss man.
The stone is just our theory about where it's ended up, because it was on its way to us, and there's the explosion across the road, and that's where it went missing from, because that's where our gnome friend died, isn't it? I didn't hear anything about the stone in where I was. I heard the fact that the Zentarim's boss was staying there, that they were in leagues, and there's concerns about them having double crossed them, maybe.
Yeah.
It's Floxin. Erstl Floxen. But they were concerned he was due back at the Zentarim base this morning. But whether or not we delayed that, but he'd been staying at the Grolhand's Villa, which is where we were last night.
Cool. And the questions we want to ask Mr. Floxen to do with the stone. Anything in general to do with the grand game that that's going on. I mean, we tried poking the hornet's nest, and so why not try smashing it open and see if the hornets scurry to a new hive, hey?
Yeah, it's worth a scope out initially, and then we've just got to make something happen. I feel like that stone's supposed to be ours. It was on its way to us, and so I feel like to some degree we're entitled to it. I say we. You guys earned the favour. I wasn't involved at that point, but yeah, it was on its way here.
Let's eat breakfast, get ready, and go if everyone fancies it. Unless there's anything else anyone particularly fancies doing.
I'm ready. Ready when you are.
Well, I'm going to eat my bacon and eggs because Frederick's cooking them. On that note, Frederick, quick one. How did you get on the other day or yesterday with the sorting out the paperwork and stuff like that, getting things? I know you got the beds and stuff like that. Everything moving forward as planned?
Yeah, I've got to speak to a few more people today, but I have an appointment with one of the guilds. It's later on this afternoon. I'm hoping that they can help us. We get an ally, and then we can start to put together the paperwork for it. Once we get one, we should get the rest.
Awesome. Cheers for your help.
As he's sort of saying that, he sort of drops this board with sandwiches on the table, just bits of bread and bacon and eggs ready to be assembled. And then he puts a bowl down with some butter as well.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
man.
diving into that. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good work provisioning.
You just keep him busy, and you can see that he's a whole hand at the at running the tavern.
Frederick, you wouldn't happen to have some water and a rag?
Yeah. He walks off again, and you sort of hear him wringing this rag out, and he brings it over with a pail with a level of water, not nothing deep. He sort of puts them down on the floor.
I just want to start wiping off my weapon, cleaning them up a little bit.
Yeah. You can see that they're fairly grimy as well. They've seen a lot since the last time you sat down and really worked on them.
Well, we'll wait for Negan to polish his axes. It's his favourite pastime. And then we'll make our way, or I'm going to make my way back to the Grolhand's house.
Okay. Yeah, it's doesn't take Negan long to complete his task. And with the day that you had yesterday and the food that's laid in front of you, doesn't take long for you to polish it off.
Cool. As we're walking, say to the fellas, are we going in with any backstory in case things go sour, or are we just going in saying that we want to speak to Erstl Floxen and we know that they're keeping a high-ranking member of the Zentarum there?
I think we did enough sneaking around yesterday. I think we should just go in there and bash the door down and fucking take him. But that's just my opinion.
take him with a view to a kill, or just kind of incapacitate, just for curiosity? I look at Negan and go, "Yeah, okay, let's go."
Yeah, I'll put my axes back and get ready to go.
I like the cavalier approach. I mean, are you thinking we just go and have a conversation then, Isla?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think a general conversation with the guards asking if they're going to let us in isn't going to really.
It's not going to get us
benefit
anywhere, is it?
I mean, there was the gate round the front, which is fine, but there was that door on the southwestern side, which I think is somewhere near the barracks that I went into. So I think maybe it's worth going on that side, seeing if you can maybe pick some locks and see if we can work our way in from the backside.
I mean,
So to speak, a bit of a divide and conquer. I think if they get a big knock on the front door, maybe then I can be trying my luck in the back door.
Innuendo.
I mean, I think we can always head to the front door, knock and request an audience. They can only say no, and then if they say no, we go with the plan.
So go to the front door, request an audience with Urstal Floxen. At that time, you're unlocking the back door tab, so you can sneak your way in. If we get rejected, we'll just come round the back, which is where you've left that door handily open, and in we go, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think we?
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Do you think we would be more likely to gain an audience if Tavis showed off his tattoo?
Are you kidding? The minute they got sight of me, I left that place looking for work. A minute later, I was being ambushed by them. I'm not. That's not helping me get anywhere.
Well, they might drag you inside.
Well, then I'm not sneaking in the back way, am I? And neither. I mean, you were all perfectly free to try, of course, but it's more in my wheelhouse than yours.
But we can draw no attention at all to the front door, and just go in the back.
Is there a way to?
They have got guards around the outside, haven't they? Around the kind of patrolling a bit on balconies as well.
Yeah. Maybe we can just see if there's like a bit of a, what's the phrase?
Opportune moment.
Window of opportunity.
I'm hearing you.
I mean, I'm open to doing whatever you guys want to do, but I'm just thinking we've had warnings to stay out of trouble. At least we could say we played nice first.
I mean, do you want to? I mean, you're quite a charismatic chap. Why don't you see if they're into, maybe playing some card games? I'm not an expert, but I imagine people who. I mean, Negan, what did you do for fun when you were a soldier? Did you?
2 seconds, guys. I'm listening.
Sit around playing card games, or I don't know. Would maybe you can try distract them at the front and play that 6 card Monty or whatever you bloody play. Dragon card Twister.
It's 3 Dragon Ante.
Close.
Mainly play dice. We'll set places on fire.
Maybe. What about that? Would they go for dice?
Try it.
You never know.
We can try the dice. If that doesn't work, we can set the place on fire. How about that?
Or you can play dice while Negan sets the place on fire anyway.
Yeah. Hazardous.
Let's see when we get to the Growlhund's house. What's it looking like? What's the guard sitch? Daryl, what's the guard situation at the Growlhands?
Why? What you're looking there now, or you're trying to?
Yeah. No, we were talking on the way.
Okay.
So I just want to see what.
Sorry, I thought you were still in the tavern. So whereabouts are you around the tavern then? Around the villa.
We will have come in from the northwestern side, I
Mhm.
imagine, because that would be the most direct. And then I'd be going past the south, like taking up stroll past the southwestern wall where that door is in the wall, so the opposite side of the front main gate.
Yeah. There's a lot of pedestrian traffic that's coming up and down that street. You can see there's a lot of carts as well, that are being horse-drawn. Just general busy. Because you've got sort of three streets with it being on the end. So the whole area is, I wouldn't say it was as busy as sort of like the trade wards, but it's not really quiet. No one's really paying much attention. They're just going about their business. From what you can see on this side in terms of actual guards, you can't actually see within the villa. You have that 20-foot wall, and then the rest of the buildings then that continue. So what you can see from where you are, you can't actually see the door itself because you'd have to go past that in order to sort of look back on it. But you can see that the larger sort of oak doors on the outhouse building, if you like, is closed.
Okay. I am gonna walk along that wall with the door in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna very confidently stroll up to that door and try it.
Okay. You, just reaching for the handle and just sort of giving it a turn. You feel that the mechanism turns. You feel that there's a click and there is motion, but when you go to push on it, it's solid. Even sort of leaning on it just to try and give it a shove, like maybe the wood's just warped a little bit, it doesn't budge and it feels really, really solid.
Okay, I'll just carry on walking down the street, and just say to Nagan and the others, like, I think that door's barred. I think there's only one way through that, and that's with a very big shove. I don't know if we'll get away with that in broad daylight, or if there's
I've got my
no
crowbar.
Barred, not locked.
I don't think it's locked. I think it's barred. Yeah.
Okay.
The mechanism moved. I mean, the alternative is I went round the back the other day, and maybe we can maybe you can jim me over the wall, and we can go in from the gardens.
I'm just thinking.
Did you mention something the other day about being able to make a hole through wall?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm
Can
just.
I lead them?
Go on.
I was going to say, can I lead them all to that place where I had a piss, which was on the southeastern side?
Whereabouts did you have a piss? Again, because we remember where that was. Was it still in the garden?
I think so, yeah. Is your map out downstairs?
I'll have the map. One sec.
I'm just thinking, if we're trying to make a business here and make a bit of a name for ourselves, going and breaking into a noble's house isn't the way to do it. But remember, this family isn't just any other family. He's important.
Yeah, but they're harbouring the leader of the Zentarium. That's not okay.
We don't have any proof of that.
We're about to get it.
Maybe. Don't even know if he's still there.
We can get in and out before anyone knows we're here.
I mean, what's the ultimate goal? Like, here, like, I'm all for, I've heard about this grand game and money and all that, and I'm all for taking down people of great power. But if you're asking me to come here and set up a business, like, I've got shit outside this city that I want to do, I need to do. So if the goal of this party is to make a tavern, like, cool, I'll help, but at the same time I've got stuff that that's time sensitive to me, and I'm gonna leave and I'll go on my own path. But if you want, we came here for Bram Blackwood. He's tied up with this game. The next path that we've got leads, in here.
We need to tug at these strings. I agree with Isla. We need to rattle a few cages. The Zentarim, Xanathars, they're wrapped up with what led you here with Bran. Each and the city. They're all. The whole city seems to be corrupt and to some degree obsessed with this grand game, and we're finding ourselves in the middle of it. We've been sent a stone that might be the key to the vault. If that's our destiny, if that's sent for us, we should take advantage of it. We're not going to manage to do that if we're constantly watching over our backs, thinking about our reputation or the City Watch. We're not actually got in that much trouble with the City Watch. There was a massive explosion right outside our manor, and we went outside, poking around, poking our nose in. We've heard nothing off the back of that. We were involved in a fight with an elder brain in the depths of the city. Nobody turned up whilst that was going on. We were in a massive scrap in the graveyard the other day, just yesterday, and we didn't have any repercussions. Sometimes I think things have been cast our way, and we need to try and seize the moment.
Well said.
Plus, Negan loves a fight.
No, we all love a good scrap.
But I carry on leading them. See where the O is on Lion Street?
Yep.
Up that merry little zigzag. All the way to the very... Yeah, pretty much to there. There was a wall there yesterday, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So, why don't we make a little hole, a little 5-foot hole in that wall? And in we go.
Isla, why does it smell like Patronus?
Ask Ulfgar.
Oh, God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Enough, you.
Does he still have piss stains on his pants, or is it completely clean?
No, I think that Thorin used prestidigitation.
He's completely clean.
You can't prove anything.
A leopard can't change its spots, Ulfgar. A leopard cannot change its spots.
There may still be a
We
little bit
can't
of
wash our-
staining left.
No one's ever called me a leopard before. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats.
So this is where you want to go in.
Yeah, I think this is the best. Can we see the big? Can we see the walls? And the walls. The trees that obviously we can see on the overhead map. Would we be able to see those trees? Poking over the top of the wall.
Not necessarily from where you are. They would be taller than the wall, but yeah. Maybe depend on where your angle, you may be able to see it. But yeah, you can see there that there's trees running along that side.
I just check, Daryl, in terms of doors. There was the one that Isla's just tried, the front door, and that was it.
No, it was like the backside door by the D of Serdoon Street.
Yeah, so you tried that one, and there was the front door. Was there a third one? Like
Isla went through a door there. There was an internal door which was there. And then there was also, from what he could see, there was a door that was there. From your perspective on the gate, because the gate is there and the balcony is here, you would have also seen on the ground floor that there is a door there.
But the one that Isla tried just now, that appeared to be bolted shut,
It's outside of the wall, and it's there.
and that's the only other outer gate other than the front gate or door.
This one. There's a giant, there's a large, I should say, oak double door
Staple.
there. The one that Isla just tried, that you thought was barred, was there.
Yeah.
You've now made your way down and round to this point.
Do you want me to just try that third door, guys, before you make a hole in the wall? Because that's us all going in one point altogether, which I don't mind. But, and just so I'm clear on objective, going in trying to find this stone, which we believe to be bound for us, or going in for conversation.
Bit
But
of both.
forcing the issue rather than sitting with the guards.
Yeah, we're going in for a snoop. The likelihood is we're going to come across some guards. And it's just whether we can subdue them quick enough, or whether we're going to end up having a full brawl and seeing what we've got when shit goes down.
So, how about somebody comes with me round the side and I can try that third door that we've not tried? See if I can get in that way. And we can have 2 points of entry.
I'll come with you.
While he's round there, can I have a look on this patch of wall in front of me? See if there's any stones that are out of place. Trying to find anything that would be like a secret door.
Just roll an investigation. You have a good look over it, sort of pushing on various bricks and seeing if there's any sort of different sort of changes of colour or anything that would give it away. The more sort of like it's drying or crumbling, but you can't pick anything out.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay,
So are you gonna do the wall thing, and I'm gonna go around and try the door. If I can't get in the door, me and Ulfgar will come back through the wall.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If you're all ready.
Okay,
Right.
give me however long I think it'll take me to walk back around there. 30 a minute.
Yeah, doesn't say long.
Okay, so I'll go with Ulfgar and have a little inspect of that door, and then
This one here, yeah.
yeah, if everything, have a good look around. If everything's quiet, I'll give it a little go with my thieves' tools and see if I can get it open.
Yeah, you can see that that it's like a sliding wooden door, and you can see that there's quite a large padlock, which is locking the slide right over to one side where the wall is. So it's not like the lock's in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, and you can see that this iron, quite large iron padlock hanging from the door.
The coast looks clear. I'll ask Ulfgar to keep an eye, and then tell him if I get it open, come and give me a hand with the door because it looks heavy.
Yeah, you do your thing. I've got my eyes on out here. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, I'll go for the lock and try and give it an open.
Okay. So just when it's on the thieves' tools, does it give you what you're using? Because the DC is just against the dexterity check. Probably would be actually. Just make a straight dexterity check for me, please.
Okay.
I think you just had. I think you had your proficiency, don't you?
That's
I
maybe
was going to say I'm
proficiency.
proficient with these tools. Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it normally a sleight of hand?
It's Dex, and it's still the same thing.
Sleight of hand is not the same thing. For me, anyway. If it's Dex and proficiency, it's 15 I've rolled. If it's sleight of hand, it's 18.
Slight. I think that the difference between it is that sleight of hand is the concealing of something. Is that your it
Okay.
would be if you were stealing something or hiding something quite quickly. You see it in your hand 1 minute and then next minute it's gone. So that would be the sleight of hand. Whereas the dexterity is picking into the lock, finding where all the mechanism is and trying to get it to turn. Unfortunately, no, it's not enough to get the lock to open. This is quite a fairly robust lock. You don't break anything in terms of your tools, but this one just seems to be a little bit beyond you.
What do you
I
reckon
just
then?
turn to Ulfgar and like back to the wall.
Worth a go.
Yeah. I feel like I was close, but it's a big old rusty piece of shit. That's the problem.
Let's go back round and do it the easy way then.
Okay.
Right, and I
Yeah, so heading back round, you see the rest of the group standing by the wall.
I thought they were getting through I thought that was like simultaneous. They were through the wall and we were trying to the lock.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah. So
but-
I counted to 60 and then rubbed my hands together and was, let's give this a go. And I try and rub the wall and try and stone shape my way through the wall.
As you touch the wall and you feel the familiar heat from the ring given to you by or found connecting you to your patron, you feel the shifting, almost like it was a wet sand, but it doesn't feel wet. You sort of feel it give a little bit, and then you start to see that the colours of the brick start to mould, and you start to get this sort of whirlpool effect of what looks like dry sand, like sand being blown by the desert, as it starts to whirl and then work its way out into the edges, just keeping your hand and your ring central. You no longer feel that sand as it starts to part ways, leaving this circular gap within the wall, and you can now see out into the garden of the Growlhund Villa.
Going first as well.
Hell yeah. I tap Thor on the back and say, excellent work. And how tall is it? The gap?
It's a 5-foot circle.
Oh yeah, just fucking
Amateur.
halfway through it. Yeah.
I duck, but I get through it.
Are you just diving through?
Not diving through. I'm walking through, and as I get to the end, I'm gonna sneakily have a little look and see what I can see.
Okay, so the wall's not really that thick itself, so just poking your head around and having a look. Just roll a perception check.
12.
12. You can see. You can see from where you are here. Just sort of up against this wall, you can see like an older man, probably about 6 foot, 6'1", quite gaunt, and standing by him are 2 mastiffs that are large dogs, but they're not really. Not really sort of like on a patrol. They're more just sort of mooching around him.
Okay. I'll feed that back. Like there's an old guy over there. He's got 2 mastiffs with him. They could get onto us pretty quickly unless there's a way we can distract them.
Old guys in guard, or
Is he in the guard uniform? Is he?
No.
No, he's just an old guy with 2 dogs.
How far away was it?
From where you are, let me just try and work this out. I'm going to just use... Let me just have a quick think. I would say that you probably come out there. So you'd be talking... Probably about 110 feet away.
It's pretty far. It's too far from my illusions.
I mean, at the end of the day, Thorin, don't you have the ability to charm people? If needs be. Or not?
No. No, I can hold people.
Technically could also work.
As you're watching, he's sort of heading towards this this sort of outhouse building to the south. He's sort of moving towards that.
Okay.
But that's
Are there any?
that's only him that I can hold, not the dogs.
I'm gonna make my way through and try and get up against one of the trees.
Okay.
Just to see if that angle opens up and see if that angle opens up and I can see him going into a building or not.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
And at the same time, I'm saying, "Fuck, why is Tavis not here? Because he's much better at this shit than I." 15.
15. You manage to get through to the tree and hide behind the tree. You sort of have a little bit of a peek, and you can sort of see that he's just still just sort of pacing. The dog's sort of around his heels. Doesn't seem to have alerted him. I'll put you there, yeah?
Yeah, it's a roundabout. That's where a roundabout have got me. And I just kind of say back to the guys, well, are we gonna kick this door down, or are we just gonna try and sneak our way through as best as possible, or try and distract these dogs?
And anyone got anything to distract the dog with?
I could minor illusion a cow or something, but it's only got a 30-foot range. I'd be distracting them over here.
Yeah. Oh well. Just go in, we're here now. Go in and see what happens.
How far away am I from the door into that outbuilding? You know, the one that was in yesterday?
Okay, so I'm going to say you've moved about 5, 10, 15. Put you... Let's say there's 20 feet, which is your movement speed anyway, from where you are, from the stone-shaped hole. You would be... about 55 feet.
And can I see anyone up that way at the moment?
Roll perception.
21.
No, the garden itself is quiet. You don't see any other guards. You don't see anyone other than the guy with the dogs.
just let me and Ulfgar know, Daryl, when you think we'd have come back around to the hole in the wall.
Yeah, you'd have been there within. You'd have been there as Isla was checking out the interior of the garden.
So we
Okay.
walk through.
When you say he looks old, I mean old, or it's like
Yeah, you put him in his sort of 70s.
so old.
Yeah,
What type of clothing is he wearing?
sort of plain, sort of city clothes. Really, he's just got some sort of some pants. He's got like a waistcoat, quite tweed, really.
Would we be able to tell if the dogs were old as well, or whether they were prime?
You can try and have a look.
Yeah.
Isla, could you thaumaturgy as a sound on the other door? The one that you tried earlier that was like barred. Like banging on
See
it
if
or
you go-
something.
Would I, or could you?
Could you?
The range on thaumaturgy is not fantastic. It's only 30 feet.
I mean, I could Eldritch Blast it.
Oh yeah.
But that
I mean,
couldn't-
it's one of those. Once the hornet's nest is kicked, then in for a penny, in for a pound. Admittedly, I don't really want to go killing people, without asking questions. However, I mean, if there's a way of just knocking this guy out and tying him up and killing the dogs, I'm down for that.
What can I see from where I am, Daryl? Just looking through the hole. Do I see any guards?
No, I mean I won't do the check because
Yeah.
we've already said there's no guards there. But
Right, can I just say, fuck this, let's go for it. And I want to try and skirt my way around the northern trees, just to see if we can get a view on the front of the building, just to see what I can see from there. Because I know there's a balcony, and obviously there's that door, and basically that up there, yeah.
you're sort of heading in that direction. If you're sticking to the tree line and based on where they are now, I'll let you roll the stealth check with advantage.
14.
As you start to make your way round, who's in the hole?
Hole in the wall. I'm still in the hole in the wall, I think, with...
Yeah, but who's... This is only a 5-foot hole, so which of you is in the hole? Is that Tavis?
I'd say me, I was looking through it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you know...
Go on, I was going to say I'd be inside the courtyard. I'd have made my way in.
Okay, so you need to roll... Before this happens then, you need to roll a stealth check.
Just on the inside of the hole.
I thought they'd have all gone in. Yeah, sorry, that's my mistake.
So for my knowledge, so far only Isla has gone in and he's made his way to a tree. He's done a check and now he's making his way around to a tree in the north, right, where he's going to try and get a good look at the front of the building. For everyone else, that was the other side of the wall. There's only room for really one person to poke their head in and have a look round. That, in my mind, is Tavis. But you're saying that Thorin's already gone through, so we'll make that stealth check now, and then you be the other side of the wall.
22.
22. You go unseen. Can you then roll the perception check?
Yeah. Natural 20.
Natural 20. As you see Isla starting to... Isla starting to move his way around the trees, you catch sight of one of the dogs just sort of turn, starting to smell and starting to deviate from the path that they're taking, and starting to sort of head in your direction. You hear the old man saying, "What's up, boy?" And then he starts to follow as well.
I quietly cast message to Isla. The dog's got us.
I take a look. Can I see the dog?
You see that the dog's sort of sniffing the air for now. You think you've got a beat, maybe two, before they sort of lock onto your scent.
How far away is the dog?
The dog currently, if we put you, let me see that. I'm going to put you there. It's about 85 feet. As they've started to come round, they are now around about there.
1 second. Where are they? Sorry.
Where the blue dots
Where
are.
the blue dots are. Okay.
From you then, Thorin, if you're just the other side of the wall, that would put you yeah, probably about the same in distance, really.
Can I... About 85 feet from the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use prestidigitation and cast... I want to make a strong odour by the corner of that small stable building.
Okay.
A strong odour that I think the dogs wouldn't like.
So, where are you putting it? Here?
On that corner, yeah.
Okay.
Just so when they get there, they might be deterred. I'd have had to move a little bit closer because it's only got 10 feet range.
Right. Well, based on your current stealth, I'll give you that as you start to make your way along the wall. However, that puts the dogs out of sight from where you are. You can now only see that corner.
Yeah, that's all I'm betting on. I'm betting on that the smell's going to do the job.
Okay, what's the smell going to be? I don't know, dragon piss, something like that. Okay. Is there a check to make against it? With it being an illusion?
It just says I can make an odor.
We're just rolling against this DC.
Or we give you another stealth check with advantage.
Where is it? You create instantaneous harmless sensory effects such as shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Oh, dragon piss would definitely be an odd odor. Odor. You definitely have to tell me how you're going to bake that into your backstory of knowing what dragon piss smells like, but I'll give you it.
Okay.
Could have gone with a skunk.
Or a cat.
Do you want me to make a check?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think we'll go with the stealth check again for Isla based on advantage with the dogs being distracted.
Okay.
I think that'd be the easiest way of doing it.
So do I get another roll at stealth or just advantage of stealth?
You get another roll at stealth. With advantage.
18.
18. You manage to sort of cling to one of the larger trees and you just sort of hold your breath as these dogs now start to sniff. You hear a bit of whining and the old man's starting to sort of give him a kick and a nudge, like get away from the corner, just trying to move him out of the way, as he's trying to look at what it is that's sort of caught their attention.
Whilst they're doing this, Daryl, I'd say to the others, guys, we need to get inside, and I'd try and make a dart for possibly the nearest tree to the right hand side and try and get inside unseen.
Okay, stealth check. Again, I'll allow that with advantage, being as it's all going on, and I'm going to put you there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 27.
Yeah, you hop out, feet barely sort of touching the ground with any type of audible sound, and you dive over to the trees, hiding behind one of the trunks. So if you look back along the wall, you can see where Thurin is, and if you cast your eyes left, you can see Isla hiding behind one of the trees as well.
The trees that I'm by,
Mhm.
How tall are they, and how far away are they from the building opposite?
That's a very good question. So distance from those trees in front, if we take that as being trunks, would be 20 feet from the front of the so it'd be 20 feet from where you are in there.
Yep.
To there, maybe 25 feet.
Is there any wooden structure at all at the building, on the building, like near the roof?
So this is a single-story building. It does come to a peak in the middle, obviously sloped down on the four corners.
Yep.
What is it you're actually? Because really, all you can really see is just a plain brick building with a single door in it.
Right. I've got an idea. I am gonna climb this motherfucking tree.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
I'm gonna climb this motherfucking tree, and I'm gonna see if I can swindle somehow advantage, as it's a tree and forest is my favoured terrain. So can I have advantage on climbing trees? And I have the boots of springing and striding as well.
I was gonna say you got the boots.
The booty booties.
Let's say.
Don't
Okay, give me.
These
don't
boots
suppose
are-
I see him trying to do this.
From where you are, yeah, you would see him.
I would be happy to try and dash over and give him a boost. Why is the shortest man we know climbing a tree?
Yeah, if that's what you want to, if you want to dash over, I'll give it on the current stealth check, which was 22. So yeah, I'll give that if you want to dart over.
Yeah, I'll dart over and offer him like a boost.
Yeah. So you're both in that area. Okay, you can make a acrobatics check with advantage, being as you're giving that boost to the lower brows of the.
For acrobatics.
Yeah.
Ooh, 14.
14. I'd say that with a little bit of holding on and a little bit of like your foot sliding up and down the bark, he manages to get enough sort of traction and lift, with Tavis giving you that bit of a push just to make it up to the sort of first row of branches.
Let's be honest, it's Isla. He stands flat on my nose to help himself up.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what would happen. Okay, and now that I'm up this tree with the gap being 20 foot and my ability to jump 3 times my normal distance, can I jump over to the roof?
You can certainly try. So this is a standing jump, isn't it? I can't remember what we had for the.
It's in the rule docs. I'm trying to understand it.
Just for Paul's benefit, because he missed that bit, I have snuck in and then by those blue dots with Isla. And I
Okay,
said to you and Negan, we need to get in now. Now's the time. Because the old dude and the dogs were kind of distracted.
Sweet.
Because it's like a standing long jump. It's
Yeah,
max
I
gap,
I
just
did
half.
like the I did like that drawing, didn't I? So
Yeah,
I
it's on the
could try
rule
and
doc.
work it out.
Rule docs on the text channels. It's on there.
The actual so what?
But it's got max gap equals half strength
Oh,
score
that's the
with
one,
no
yeah.
run up. But I don't know what.
So a standing jump is a max gap is half your strength score. Is that right? Half your strength score with no run up. So what's your total strength?
12, but 6 foot doesn't seem very.
No, but then
It's
you've
without
got
the
your
boots.
what's
Yeah.
you got your boots. So boots of striding and springing, walking speed of 30, and a character not slowed by weighing heavy armor. The max gap is 3 times the normal distance. So if it's 6, then
18.
you're 18 feet.
I'm about 2 foot shy of making it to the thing, but maybe I can cling on.
But you're more than 2 foot tall.
I tell you, that's from the trunk. If you wanted to edge down in terms of, or edge over in
I
terms
probably
of
would.
branches,
I would edge over on a branch, to be fair, if there was one that was suitable to edge over onto.
let's have a think where we are. Just give me a acrobatics check again.
Bearing in mind I am like 3 foot tall and weigh 35 pounds.
You're so small.
17.
Yeah, I just didn't want anything sort of lower than an 8 really, because then we're starting to get into wobbly territory. But yeah, you managed to find something that's sort of suitable, and even spreading your weight against 2 branches, because this is essentially sort of 3 trees that are all clumped together. You manage to sort of make your way and give yourself a good sort of 3 foot along the branch, heading in that sort of direction. From what you can see though, this roof here is sloping again, so where that roof is there. So yeah, you believe that you can make that gap, but in terms of landing and holding on to something, obviously that's going to be just make a perception check.
13. Passive side.
13. Yeah, you can see that there are on this next building. I'm pointing on the wrong one. On this next building here, you can see that there are windows along this way, but they would be where this roof slopes down. That would still be a height. I'd have to work that out what that is. I think that roof, yeah, possibly that roof would slope down to where the ground floor meets the first floor. So yeah, it would still be a window height as any normal building from the outside. But yeah, getting hold and manoeuvring your way up onto the roof would be the next step. Whilst you're contemplating that, Negan and Ulfgar, you're still outside of the wall.
Yeah, so the hole's still there, so we can go through.
The hole is there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Will it close up as soon as we go through, or will it still be there?
No, the wall has been sort of shaped and cut, and it's now, when you look at the wall and you feel it, you feel that it is as the wall would feel.
Okay.
It's complete and changed.
I'll look at Ulfgar and say, you going first or me?
I'll go first. Yeah, thank you.
Go on then.
Through.
Yeah, I duck in and then go through.
Okay, so who's going first? Sorry, Negan or Ulfgar?
Ulfgar's first.
Okay, Ulfgar, roll a stealth check with advantage.
Yeah, that was 20, not natural. And that was natural 20.
Yeah, so you managed to get inside, seeing the trees ahead of you. Is there a direction that you're heading in?
Cool.
So
Yeah, just sort of like turn
you're
around.
currently here, the other side of the wall.
Sweet. Just like turn around and just to make sure that Negan is all right and getting through properly.
Okay, Negan, roll your stealth check.
16.
16. Yeah, you managed to get in. You don't feel that you've alerted the dogs.
Okay. And can I see Thurin at the...
Thorin, yeah, he's to your right against the wall. You can't see where Tavis and Isla have gone.
No. So we can't see the trees or anything for that.
For where you are, you've got this set of trees that's in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you've got the set of trees then that's set behind it where Tavis is.
Okay, well, can we go in? I want to go into the trees, but obviously, so I'm still covered, and then just start having a look around to see what we can see next.
Okay, just roll a perception.
16.
16, yeah, so you've now got a view of what is kicking off between this older guy and the two dogs, because you're now sort of in there. And what you can also see then is this door there. You can't really see, other than that, it's just the wall and where the main gate is.
Does the old man have weapons?
Okay. Roll another perception check for that if you're looking for something specific.
18.
18. You can see that what looks like a knife belt, like a small sort of just someone just took a knife or a dagger in the on his belt. And that's really what you can see.
I would assume that his dogs are his main sort of threat then. If he's only got... Okay. Well, I think I want to move. I want to obviously... Not that I don't know that they're there, but I want to move to obviously the next set of trees, obviously, to get closer to the building.
So you're heading round to the same trees where Tavis is, yeah? And
yeah, obviously. I don't know.
You're going for these trees here.
But I know we're going for the build. I know that
you know the direction that you were heading in. You know which way round they were going.
Yeah. So I want to sort of bolt through, as it were, and get into those trees.
Yeah, with the stealth check that you're still carrying, you managed to make your way across and into those trees.
Okay. Now, can I see?
You can now see Tavis, but you can't see Isla.
I'll just go, shh, finger to lips and point up, Isla.
Okay, Ulfgar, where are you going?
I was just going to ask, where am I in relation to all of this? Am I still by the wall?
You've just come out. You're sort of in these trees here. Thorin is still there, and now Negan, Tavis, and Isla are all in these trees.
Okay, can I see Negan and Co?
You can see which way Negan went to. You can't see Tavis, and you certainly can't see Isla.
Okay, I'll make my way over to Negan then. To the trees.
Just while the advantage of the distraction's going on, I'm just going to keep the stealth checks as what you've rolled. Thorin, are you staying where you are?
No, I'll move around and join the rest.
What was your stealth check? In fact, you can roll another one because you have stopped to interfere with what's going on.
20, not natural.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to to continue following the wall around and sort of keeping as much distance and cover between you as you can, and sort of head round into the same set of trees where you all are. So over on your right and behind you is the gate, and in front of you is the what you know to be the guard house after Isla's adventure the night before.
I whisper to Tavish, you want to try the door?
I know of any other doors apart from the front door.
From where you are, just roll a perception check.
Not 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so what you can see is that there is there's a door there, which we've already spoken about. Where the balcony is above, you can see that. You can also see that there's a door there on the ground floor, and there is also a door there.
But the guy and his dogs are near that last one you just highlighted, right?
Yeah, the guy and his dogs are currently on this corner.
Okay.
Where
And the door that's directly opposite us, I know Isla has described that that's the door to the guardhouse.
Yep.
And I know that I haven't seen any guards yet this morning.
No.
So assuming that they're all still asleep in there, I'm going to head to that other door and try that. I'm going to say, I think that's the dormitory for the guards. We don't want to wake up all the guards. Whilst we're doing a pretty fucking good job of sneaking around, I want to go for the other door. Keep an eye on me. Keep an eye on that other door.
You're heading to that door.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Can I see any guards on the balcony?
No. Not from where you are.
Is there any windows or anything? I know the doors are there, but is there any actual windows that are open?
Above where the highlighted mark is, above that is a balcony. That balcony is like, what did we say it was? 15 foot in depth, and it sort of spans 45 feet.
Around that area, is there any wooden structure?
You've got the tree that's in front of it.
Yeah, no, I mean like in the actual building itself, like any timber supports or anything like that.
Window ledge?
Yeah. Anything I think an arrow would stick into.
Yeah, you would find that there would be timber. There would be timber on the outside, sort of crisscrossing as part of the outside structure, and there'd also be windows with obviously wooden frames.
But so seeing Tavis about to make his little dart and run, I'm going to take my rope, I'm going to take an arrow, I'm going to tie that rope to said arrow, and I'm going to try and shoot across and put that into a timber frame.
Where are you looking?
I am looking to put it like
Ground floor, first floor?
not above the balcony, so I could tie it off against the tree and then shimmy, commando crawl across it and get to the top balcony.
Okay.
But that would be like all simultaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, you think hard.
Okay, so make a... You're going to make an attack roll with your... You're going to make an attack roll with your arrow. So first off, let's see how good your knot's going to be. So, give me a dexterity check for tying the knot, unless you've got anything that gives you advantage in knot tying.
I used to be on a ship. I've worked as a deckhand before.
Deckhand.
So what is it? Just like a dex?
Just a dex check, yeah.
15 then.
Okay.
2.
Okay, you tie off this knot. Unsure really because of the weight of the knot, weight of the rope. Is it not going to hold? All that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to based on that. So based on hitting a target, the weight of the rope on the arrow, so the adjustment to hit the target, I would say I'm going to put an AC down for the wood, and I'm going to say it's an attack with disadvantage with the weight of the rope that's on it.
First one is 17. And the second one is a 16.
Okay.
Ooh, 16.
You, taking your arrow and seeing where the sort of the glass frames are of these quite large doors, you can sort of see that they must be quite expensive. You just sort of see in the corner, so really aiming into the corner of where the balcony is, directly sort of diagonal from where you are. You fire the arrow, aiming up to adjust for the weight. You see the rope whizzing by, and with a thud, the arrow bites into the wood.
And then I pull the rope taut and tie that off against the tree.
Okay.
For the base of a branch, like on the opposite side, so that it would have the strongest chance of holding my weight.
Okay, so I am going to say, let's have a think. Right, I want you to roll your percentile dice,
Yeah.
please, and let me know what that score is.
$16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you've got this sort of tied off. Give us an acrobatics check.
So I'll be going at the same time as my mate. Others. Ooh, so close to a natural 20. 10.
10. You manage to hold on to the rope. You manage to kick up on one of the branches and manage to get your right leg almost to the knee over the rope itself. As you start to pull and make your way, you feel the rope just sag. And then looking up and seeing it upside down, you see that the arrow is starting to just sort of tilt and bend. Your weight is now on the shaft of one arrow, and you feel it bending, coming close to a snap.
Yeah, I'll just get off it then. And give it a good sharp tug and see if I can just pull me rope back.
Yeah, pulling. It takes a couple of sort of yanks to get it. You manage to pull the arrow away. However, when you pull it, you see that it's just the shaft. It's left the arrowhead embedded in the frame itself.
Cool, that's fine. I'll watch Tavis and see what happens.
Okay, Tavis, you approaching a door. This is just a normal sort of solid oak door, which is sort of nestled in the corner between the one side of the building and the other.
Okay, quiet little listen, see if I can hear anything the other side of the door.
Okay, just roll a perception check.
Nope. 4.
Yeah, it's hard to.
As far as I know, it's quiet. I'm gonna
It's
try
hard to pick anything up.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you put your hand on the door handle itself, and you feel the lock twisting, moving under the weight of your hand as you just manage to just creak it open.
Okay, I'll creak it open just a touch. Motion back to my colleagues so they've checked and seen that it's open, and try and take a brief, try and like slip inside.
So you're just going straight in?
try and take a brief look inside and then try and find somewhere, a dark corner.
Okay. Right. Just roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, fuck, natural one.
As the door you just push that door forward, you just hear it creak, and you hear a voice saying, "What was that? Get that door!" And quickly the door is just pulled just yanked away from you, and you're left sort of exposed and looking into a room. I'd like you to roll for initiative, please.
Do I see this happening as well?
You would see the door being yanked, and now where there was a door, obviously it's just an open space.
Initiative is 17.
Where did I put my... I don't even think I've got one. No. Okay. Okay.
No, it's not. It's 14. I've got my 9s and my 6s mixed up.
Okay. So can everyone just... We'll just get the initiative out of the way. We'll just do everyone with initiative. So you're... What did you say you were, Tavis?
14.
14.
5.
9.
Megan?
11.
11.
22.
Okay. Okay. So, you see what stands before you, a figure dressed in black. You see that he carries a bloodied mace in his hand, and he is looking as startled as you are. Set back from him, in this wide space, you can see that there is another individual dressed in black. Again, mace, bloodied. Across the floor, you can see that it is littered with dead. You can see that there are people in black. You can see that there are people in the livery of the Growl Hunts. This space itself is about 55 feet in length. You've found that you're in what looks like a great hall. You are struck by all your senses. You can hear that there is the clashing of steel somewhere off in the building. You can see that there is iron chandeliers hanging. You can see that there's a table in the centre with chairs that have been spewed across the floor and broken. You can see that the walls are lined with panels, and you can also see that there's a fireplace. As all of this, with portraits above it, as all of this just comes flooding to you at once, the thug makes to sort of grab and pull back the mace. At that point, Thorin, where are you now? You're still in the trees?
Yeah.
Just roll a perception.
19.
19. You see it as well. You see that Tavis is quickly drawn into something. You don't quite make out what it is, but you can see it.
Okay.
So you're first in initiative.
I'll rush over to the door.
Okay. Would you like a map for this, or do you just want to do this theatre?
Sounds like it might take some time. I don't mind. It's your call, mate.
We'll do we'll do this theatre. It's fine.
Cool.
So from where you are, then Tavis, just give you you're in melee range of one, and the other one is 20 feet away from you. So Thurin, you are currently in this region here.
Yeah, so I'll rush over to the door and say Tavis has just been dragged in, and just leg it over.
Yeah, well, we're in combat now, so it's your movement speed.
Yep.
So
it's
currently,
30 feet.
so to dash, to dash would put you about there.
That's where I'll get to.
Maybe a little bit closer. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Tavis, your turn. This individual in black now, pulling back this mace and getting ready to strike.
Okay, and there's a pile of bodies on the floor.
Yep, the floor's strewn with bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna try something, and you may or may not allow it to happen, but I'm gonna try and dive straight into seeing what's happened. I've been pulled in. I'm looking at this body, and I've seen this guy's about to try and smack me. I've seen a pile of bodies on the floor. I want to try and dive into the pile of bodies and hide within them so that my dark cloak is indistinguishable from their dark cloaks. And after that, I'd turn and throw a dagger at him out my boot. But
Okay, so there's a few things there to unpick. So the first thing would be that you'd have to disengage at that point. Because you're in melee range of the thug.
okay, we'll go with what I thought. I'll try and bonus action to disengage and dive into the bodies and use my action to try and hide within that mass of bodies.
It's not a mass. It's just bodies. Just bodies
Oh,
strewn
just
across
various
the floor.
bodies. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not like you haven't got like a big pile, like a mountain of bodies. You just got bodies along the floor. You've got this table in the center. These broken chairs either side.
Are they the bodies of the Growlhuns? Men, are they?
Or
Mixed.
Okay. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just gonna take my scimitar out and try and slash him.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
17.
Yep, that hits. Roll for damage.
Seven.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you taking it out and in like one sweep, just as he's got the mace above you, you manage to just sort of parry on that mace, pull out the scimitar, and swipe at the same time, taking him straight across the mid, feeling it bite into his black leather armor, and knowing that you've done some damage. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'd like to disengage as a bonus action and try and head under the table.
Okay. Just make a acrobatics check for me.
19.
19. Yeah, so within that same movement, as a scimitar comes round, you manage to push and just give him just disengage from him, taking the run towards the table, and leaving your leap till the last second, 2 feet going first. You manage to just slide under, maybe slightly a bit more than you thought, as there's blood on the floor, and it's quite slick, and you just manage to The blood's not everywhere, but it's just manages to carry you underneath the table where you come to a stop. Okay.
Just so I know, how far away did I get from them under this table? How far is that? Just for the next round.
To go, I would say to go under, you would be, let's say 5 feet for the table. Maybe a push would be 10 foot. I'd say it was half your movement speed for where you're at. So I'd say 15.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Negan. I assume you're going to double dash to the corner as well.
Into the door.
Towards the door, you won't get all the way. You get sort of between that tree and the door.
Yeah. Want to get. Yeah, so I obviously was that. I want.
From where you are, you would have line of sight to the one that's just been attacked by Thorin, and that would be a. That would be 30 foot to the individual that's in the doorway.
Yeah. Well, I'll be 30 foot away from him.
Yeah, you could see them through the door. You would now be like there.
Okay, yeah. I'll move to there. Obviously, I can't attack it.
Yeah. Okay. Isla.
What have I actually seen?
You've seen the door being yanked, but you were still sort of negotiating yourself back into a standing position on the branches. But you've seen that the door is open.
And can I see him in the door, or have I just seen Tavis going through it and that's about it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at a push.
Yeah, I'm just going to carry on reeling that rope in.
Sweet.
Just put it in my stash, yeah.
Okay, Ulfgar. Sorry, mate, I cut you off there. You're just stashing your rope, yeah?
Yeah, I can't see anything else, can I? I've got no issues, no thoughts that we're in combat, so.
That's fine. Ulfgar?
Yeah, how far away am I?
You would have started with Negan, so you'd probably get as far as Negan if you were to double dash.
Yeah, I'll dash towards the doorway then, and pull my shield out.
Okay. Okay, so both these black-clad individuals now are going to turn on you, Tavis, who I would say had... I would say that you've got a half cover, so that would be... Because they can stoop down, obviously, and just take a swing and attack, so I'd say that give you an extra +2 to your AC. So the first one's going to attack with his mace. That's a 2, and the second one is a 15 to hit.
Both miss.
Yeah, so both starting to swing, one more clumsily than the other as they're trying to swipe under this quite large polished oak table that's sitting in the middle of this great hall. Okay, so that would put us top of the round. So, Thorin?
Yeah, I'll run towards the doorway, and from the side of the doorway I would like to Eldritch Blast the first person I see.
To get there, to get within, what's your range, your Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
120 feet.
Okay, I would say... So you're just moving 15 feet, yeah?
If that's all it is to the door, yeah.
No, you're further than that. You're 1, 2, You're like 45 feet to the door. You were the furthest back in the courtyard.
Alright, okay, well I'll move 30 feet forward, and then I'll Eldritch Blast through the door.
So you're going to be moving sort of from here. Yeah, to be more sort of in line with the door?
Wherever I need to be to hit the guy that was attacking Tavis.
Well, I'm not playing you, am I? You're playing you. So to see within that door, you would have to move laterally to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so from where you would be there, you would see not the one that was at the door attacking Tavis, but the other one. You would see him. I would say with the door as well, that there would be the table. I'd say that there would be a half cover in there as well, so you can make your attack, but he has got some cover.
Okay. Natural 20 on the first run.
Okay.
So do you want me to do the damage for the first beam first?
Yeah, you can do the damage first. Yeah.
That's a D10. So that's 10 on the first one. No, sorry. 12 plus 4. 16 on the first
16
one.
on the first hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be. Yep.
A natural 1 on the second.
Yeah, so the first one you managed to get off, but then sort of seeing that their reflexes and where they are within that room, they managed to move out of the way of the second one. But that arcane energy striking them, you see that you do know that you've had a good hit.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay, Tavis.
Whilst they've attacked me, have I got any more of an idea as to? I think these two are Zentarim, and most of the bodies are Growlhunds, or too much has happened too quick for me to.
No, it's a fair assumption to say that these guys that are dressed in black are Zents. They're part of the Black Network. But in terms of mixture of bodies, it does look to be quite an even split. Although you can't see any of the Growlhund guards from where you are.
And did either of those two move after they came to try and? After the first one tried to hit me, and the second one tried to slash at me.
So the first one, sorry, the one that went to attack you first, he moved about 10 feet to get to the table. Where is it? 10 feet. No, probably about 20 feet to get to where you are in the table, and then the other one just moved no more than 10 feet to get to where you are.
How far from the door are they now?
If I put one there, I would say 25 feet.
And how far have I got to go to the far end of the hall, and what can I see up that way? This is just like I'm on the floor, I'm having a quick look around whilst everything else is going on and assessing my options.
So you're looking south from where we are. So as we look at the map, you're looking south. You can see that if I put you there, off to your right, 15 feet away is a door. However, there is a Zent almost between you and that door. They will get an attack of opportunity if you were to go in a straight line. And then off to your sort of, it's southeast if you like, so it's sort of ahead of you and off to the left. You can see that beyond this fireplace that's on your left, directly on your left hand side, you can see that there is another door.
So the only way out of where I'm in this great hall is doors. There's no corner to dash around.
Actually, no, sorry, I do apologise. From where if you were to turn around and face north, not that you would have seen it because you've just dashed under the table. But this is a lot of looking here, so for 6 seconds you're taking in a lot of information. But back where you came, you can sort of see that there is 2 gaps. Looking back at the doorway on the left hand side is a set of stairs in the corner, which is moving in a westerly direction, and then you can also see that there is a gap, like an archway gap, not necessarily a door, but is it? Let me just have a quick look. Sorry, no, there is not a gap. There's just a door directly in that corner opposite the stairs. In fact, you're taking a lot of information here for 6 seconds.
Okay.
I don't mind drawing a map if people want to see a map of it.
No, let's carry on. So on
Let me just give you an idea. No, it's right. So where you are, which way are you facing? Right
so
now?
I feel like I ran straight in. So from the map, I'm still looking at the map of the house from the outside. So that would have been in a southwesterly kind of direction, straight into that door.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you ran past on your right is an open area where there's stairs that are leading up and away. This is on your right hand side. And then there is a single door, and then further down about 20 feet away is another single door. On the other side you had a door directly to your left, a huge fireplace further down. That would be about 30 feet away to the fireplace, maybe 35, and then further down again is another door, again leading off to the left.
Okay, I want to try and head off to the second door to the left that you just mentioned.
Okay.
Run to there if I can. Does that take me past either of these? There's still see only two.
There's one either side of the table.
Okay.
So you are going to take a strike, an attack of opportunity.
So I'll disengage as my bonus action. Then head away.
Okay. Okay, so you're going straight for that door, yeah?
Yeah, disengage, head for the door, and try and open it.
Open the door. It's you come into what looks like a parlour room. You can see that there are two bodies lying on the floor, both in guard's livery of the House Growland. You can see that there is a window to your left, a window straight ahead, and then there is also a door on your right.
Do I assume I'm out of movement? Or have I still got...
Be double movements at class is 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you're about 10 feet into the room. And the door that's on your left is... Sorry, on your right is 5, 10, 15 feet away.
So did I get to that door and open it?
Which door?
The
door going into the parlour room?
Yeah. Can I shut it behind me?
You can use your action to shut it, yeah. I mean, it was an action to open the door anyway, but I'll give it you.
Yeah, Yes, I'll do that. If I can.
We'll just say that as you're going in, it's an open and shut.
Open, kick it with my heel. Done.
Yeah, you're now 10 feet into this room. Okay. All right. Okay. So Negan.
Have they actually attacked at any point?
Yeah.
So there's two in the room.
Yeah. Tavis hid underneath the table. They both took two swipes and they missed him.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'll go into the room and then to see what happened. What's going on.
You arrive in the room just as you see Tavis heading into. I messed that up as well. You can sort of see that just as he's heading into the room, and you see that there is this long table, the bodies, fireplace off onto your left, and you can see these two dressed in black watching where Tavis has gone, either side of the table.
Yeah, I just attack the closest one to me. Max.
So they're both about an equal distance away. You've got one on Tavis's side, and you've got one on the other side of the table.
But the one on the other side of the table is closest to me.
They're both equal to where you are.
The one that's going towards Tavis, then, can I go for that one first?
Yep, okay.
Sort of whisper.
That would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You would just get you to him.
Okay. Yeah. Attack.
Okay. Alright, roll the attack.
$27.
Yep, 27 hits. Roll for damage. This is with your axe now, yeah?
Yeah, with first axe. 8 points damage on the first one.
Okay. Yeah, you feel that it bites, and you see that he's clearly still wounded after the blast from Thorin.
Okay, the next one. 20.
20 hits. Not natural.
No, not natural. 6.
6. Yeah, you see that he is really wounded at this point as you come in, one axe, and then the second one again cutting across like the sort of side similar to where Tavis has cut the other one. Anything else for your...
Fuck it. I'll use action surge. Use action
Okay.
surge. Use one more of the axes. 19, 27.
27 hits.
Yeah.
What is it?
6.
6. So you stride into the room as they're sort of perplexed and they're moving away, pulling out the axes. You take one strike, then a second that cuts underneath it, and then coming round again with the third, and you just cut him down, dead. Okay, that's the one that was closest to the door that Tavis has gone through.
Wait.
Okay. And in your turn, Isla, you're now seeing that everyone has made their way up to this door.
Have seen anything really kicking off though?
You would see that everyone had a sense of urgency.
Okay. Can I see the guy with the dogs?
From where you are, no.
I think realistically, although I've seen them moving with a sense of urgency, I don't really think the plan's changed all that much except that they're bum rushing downstairs. So I'm going to try and jump across to the roof.
Okay. Yeah, getting yourself into a position, and getting ready to jump. You can make that distance, but I would like you to make a acrobatics check. 12. You manage to just sort of catch the edge of that frame. Make a strength check for me. 12. You are just clinging on with fingertips at this point, and you feel the fingertips are slipping. And you're just going to hang there for a second. Ulfgar.
Yeah, I just want to attack the nearest guy to me. I'm by the door, right?
You were with Negan, yeah, so you're within distance of walking in now.
Yeah, I'll just walk up to the nearest guy and attack, please.
Okay.
I've got two.
Roll the attack.
I've got 2 attacks. I'd like to use both of them if possible.
Yeah, roll your first one. We'll do the first one first and damage if we hit.
24.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Sweet. 7.
Okay. Roll your second attack.
26.
Definitely hits.
And 13.
You can see that off both of these attacks, bringing the axe round and then keeping it in one arc in sweeping motion. You catch him twice with the same sort of swipe, and you see that he is wounded and in pain as you as the axe bites into that leather armor. Anything else for your turn?
That's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, he's going to take an attack using this time his multi-attack, which I negated on the last one, and also Pat Tactics, but it could have done some real damage. But there you go. So with the multi-attack, first one is a natural 2, and then a 20 to hit, not natural.
Is that on me? Sorry.
Yeah, that's on you.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And it is where am I looking now? +2. Yeah, it's 4 points of damage off the mace.
Sweet.
Okay. So top of the round then. Thurin, you're still outside the door. You're probably in the distance from where Negan and Ulfgar were.
Yeah, I'll make my way to the centre of the door, and I'll continue to attack the one that I've previously been attacking. Hit him with another Eldritch Blast.
The one that you attacked first time round is been killed by Negan.
Oh, did it get put down? Sorry.
Yeah, so you're now seeing over by the fireplace where Ulfgar and this Zentarum is. You can spot him from where you are.
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Okay, roll the attack.
It's 11.
11 just hits.
So I'll do damage for that. 10 plus 14 plus 3 fire damage, which I forgot on the earlier go.
Yeah, as you strike him with this this red arcane energy imbued with the fire, it actually picks him up and sends him career into the back of the room, and he doesn't get up.
Right, where's the next one?
Where's Tavis?
Dunno. Seen him run in and, well, get dragged in. You guys not seen him?
I sort of point to that door, the door that I've seen out of the ice go through.
Okay, Isla, can you just make a strength check, please?
Sure can. 18.
18. You manage just to hang on, throw your other hand up, and then start to pull yourself up. Yeah. So you just manages to just make a quick dexterity acrobatics check, please.
16.
Yeah, you
First one
manage
was a
to.
natural one, but I don't get those because I'm a lucky little bastard.
Yeah, you manage to pull yourself up, getting a knee up onto the edge of the roof, and you can sort of see that it's sloping in front of you. What do you want to do?
I just want to kind of shimmy my way around because I'm guessing that the roof is roughly close enough-ish to jump down onto the balcony on the top level is what I'd be going for.
Okay. Let me just work that out. It literally is like a point to point. I was saying that. No, you would have 15. Yeah, you're not even going to roll for that. Yeah, you manage just to sort of scoot your way around and sort of see that the balcony sort of terminates to a right angle and sort of comes to with a fencing. The fencing being 5 foot. You manage just to. Probably wouldn't even be 5 foot, would it? It's fairly low in terms of the balcony edging. So you manage just to get over that. You can sort of see now that there is a door which is just slightly ajar, and that is 30 feet away from where you are. Up there on the balcony, you can sort of see that there's some small pieces of furniture and things like that, but other than that, it's quite empty.
Yeah, I'll be making my way to the door.
I'd say from where you are.
So you've got. No, I wouldn't be doing any action, so just double dashing or using the turn.
Yeah, your double dash would take you over, so that would be 5. So because you're going around the edge, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5.
Got to say movement speed's 30, so we'll get 60 feet total.
5, 60, yeah. So it gets you sort of centre of the balcony. The door then is 5, 10, 15 feet away from where you are. Okay.
Sick.
Awesome. Okay. So, just while we're split, we'll do everything in we'll stay in initiative for now. So, Thorin.
Do we still hear?
Well, actually, I know what. I'll leave that up to you. Do you want to, with being out of combat now, do you just want to go back into free play, or do you want to stay in initiative?
So you can probably just do free play. Be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if we're out of combat. Yeah.
Do we still hear clattering from upstairs, from somewhere else in the building?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go finish.
Well, where you can really hear it from is as you came in, there was a wide set of stairs, 10-foot wide set of stairs that were leading off to your right and going up, and that's where you can hear the bulk of the sound.
Just me, because at the moment we're in 3 separate locations. Like 2, Isla and me, and then the other guys who are together. So I can't speak. I don't know. I want to see what's around. I don't.
Yeah, sorry. I won't leave anyone out. We'll make sure that we're all covered.
Should we carry on?
I think you probably benefit from a bit of a map of this room, to be honest, because there's quite a lot of exits and trying to get your head around them. So just having a. Can everyone see the map that I've just put out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So on the top line, there's 2 sets of doors. The right hand side, as you look at it, is a set that you came through.
Yeah.
On the left hand side, you've got the set of stairs that go up. You've got the 2 doors that are on the left of the table. Tavish, you went through the lower one, which is why you can see the lower one room, and obviously you can see the door that you spotted when you walked through. And then on the other side, where you've got this sort of greyed out sort of eye sort of shape, well, half an eye sort of shape if you like, that's where the fireplace is. And then obviously you've got 2 doors at either end of that room, where you've got the hatch lines that go off on the top left is where the stairs are leading upstairs. Gent. Okay.
I can only see the map of like Water Deep.
Oh no, it's on your text. I've texted it in the group.
Oh right.
Okay, so what I am going to say is just in terms of being in a new environment and picking things up. it's going to be, if you want to perceive what's in a room while you're in that room, just going for what you had there, Tavis, because what you got was a lot of information and an action. You packed in quite a bit into 6 seconds there. So what I would say is, if that you do want to investigate a room or perceive what is in the room, that would be an action to do that. If you were looking to escape and evade, you would take that time and those those heartbeats just to try and get a bead on where you were going and put a plan together.
Yeah, I got more than I want. Yeah, that's totally cool. I got more than I kind of wanted to see. If I'd have walked in, did I see there was a natural way for me to keep running in the same direction, or did I not? So, no, that's totally fair.
Okay. Just because it's.
Yeah, it's not possible in 6 seconds while you're being attacked. It's right.
Not in that, but you're part of a team, so other people are coming in behind. Yeah, that are then going to start to pick up other things as you're sort of going. So
Yeah.
your action is your action. Your movement, your action, or your bonus action, or whatever it's going to be, and then that's pretty much where we are, and we'll just keep the flow of the game going.
Yes.
Right then. Mochi's gonna join us now.
Yo.
Hello.
Okay, right. So we'll pick up then where we left off. So Isla, you've managed to make it onto the balcony, sort of quite central to where you are. Tavis, you are in what looks like a parlor room, while Ulfgar, Nagin, and Thorin are all in the hall around the table, strewn with bodies. What do you guys want to do? Who wants to go first?
I'm happy to go first. So I still don't know what's happened outside the room, and I'm kind of expecting people to come in and try and attack me. I don't see any threats in the room that I'm in.
Okay, so for what you can see, you can roll a perception check.
That's great.
But 4, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you see what is basically chairs, a couple of chairs, dainty chairs in there. There's a chaise lounge, there's a wine cabinet. These are all sort of comfortable, soft furnishings that are in there. There's some framed pictures and portraits that are on the wall that look like part of the family or whatever else, and then obviously the bodies. So there's 2 guards, and they are both lying on blood-soaked rugs before you. They're wearing chainmail and the livery that you seen last night.
I'm literally just going to wait and see what comes through the door, because I'm expecting to be attacked. Still, I've not heard anything different. I'm going to do that for my round or whatever.
Okay, so we're not saying ready in an action because you've used your action there, just to have a look round at what you've...
Yeah, cool.
We're saying that we're in free play anyway, so...
I might get the feeling that I know I'm okay now. I know that I feel like those bodies have gone down, and I'm like...
I go knock on the door for him, so it's clear.
On the door that he went through?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you hear Negan knocking on the door. Well, you hear him knock on the door.
Awesome. Good job, big man. I think there's more going on here. Look at all these dead bodies. we could be in the middle of a faction war or something.
Yeah, something's going on, but there's more noise going on up the stairs.
Okay.
it
Eyes
is
peeled, weapons out. But remember, we want this stone.
Well, I think we need to deal with what's ever in the building first, and then we can have a look.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make my way up the stairs?
You so just off the map that you've got there, so you're going up the one, the stairs itself on the top left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So while you're heading on up the stairs, then Ulfgar and Thorin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow him up the stairs.
Okay, Tavis, you staying where you are.
Well, I will follow, but as I follow, I'm going to specifically. I'm going to ignore the old dead bodies, but loot the new dead bodies. I'm conscious that these Zents might have this stone.
You're just going to go rifling and investigating the bodies?
Yeah.
Just see what's what.
Okay. Not all of them, just the new, the Zents that were alive that are recently dead. Those two.
Okay. Just make investigation checks.
Do you want to make one or two?
Just make one.
I got 20.
You search them, you don't really find anything of any description on them. You certainly don't find anything that you're particularly looking for.
Okay. Half-inch any gold or anything?
No, they're not carrying anything.
Cool. Tattoos, definitely Zents.
Yeah, you figure that they are Zents, and with a little bit of luck, you manage to find the symbols that you're after. Okay.
So I'll be delayed in following them up the stairs.
Okay. Isla, just make a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
Pew pew pew.
Just have a quick look at this one. 16.
Without the distraction of fighting, you see everything.
Okay, so you hear a woman's voice, and it's quite it's quite a shriek, really. It's quite shrill in terms of the tone of the voice, and what you hear is, "The City Watch are on the way."
I am gonna head towards that voice because I think that my friends have been bubbled.
Okay. You poke your head into the room, unless you're just going to go straight in.
Oh no, it'd be an absolute, like, door slams open, the camera's looking up, there's nothing there, and then it pans down and sees me. It's the kind of entrance I'm going for.
Okay. Right, so you can see that this is a master bedroom. This is the same room that Saw had flown into the night before. You can see a woman. She's quite tall, quite slender, dark hair pulled back into a low ponytail at the back. You can see that she is wearing a breastplate. She's armed with a rapier, and she's standing next to a large individual, really sort of well dressed. But you can see that by the skin tone and the build that they are a half orc. The room is obviously a bedroom. You can see that they are facing. That they are where they are standing, which is kind of sort of 15 foot away from the door. They're facing they're facing sort of northwest, so they're facing away from you. You can see their backs.
Okay, so just for clarity, the woman and the man are stood next to each other, or they're stood like?
Yeah, she's on the left. She's on the left, and he's on the right.
Yeah.
And you can sort of see that as you're looking, see their back. They're sort of facing off, to your right, if you like.
And is there anybody like there? Like who's she shouting at? Can I see who she's shouting at?
Not from where you are, no.
Can I maneuver myself to the point where I can?
You can get closer to the door, yeah.
Yeah, please. Just I want to see who she's talking to.
Is this being stealthy or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it as sneakily as possible.
Okay, 1 sec.
Yep, that's a 4.
You might as well have some change in your pocket.
Crap, wrong one.
But with a saying that I would knock an arrow.
I would have said that actually just roll with the advantage because there is stuff going on that they are more preoccupied with.
20, not natural.
Okay, that one's okay. And then I would imagine this would be alright anyway. Yeah, you managed to creep up to the door. You see that the door is open. Obviously, enough for you to really sort of get in and have a look around. You can see that they are facing a door. You can't see through the door. The door is open, but the other side of the door, there is a couple of house guards, livery, standing. But you can see that they're not stationary. They look like they're in combat themselves, the way that they're sort of moving, but you can't really see past that.
What's the time difference between me entering here and me seeing them going downstairs? Are we talking, 12 to 18 seconds at best?
Probably, yeah. Well, maybe a little bit longer. By the time Negan's gone through, opened the door, made his way, yeah, maybe. You're about in syncing with everyone else, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, just as you're there, Negan, you're starting to walk up the stairs then, so what's your approach like?
No, I'm not legging, but I'm sort of moving. Hear the noise.
Yeah.
Sort of axes ready, just thinking it's going to be more of the same from downstairs. Start getting.
Yeah, the sort of the stairs sort of switch back on themselves and then come up into what is like a large sort of foyer. You can see that it's sort of a really elegant area, but in this quite a large space, there is bodies again across the floor, and you can see that there is a fight that is raging between the Zentarim and the house guards that are standing in front of a large door.
How can I make out how many Centarians there are?
1 sec. There are 2. No, sorry, actually. There are 3 that you can see, and there are 4 of the house guards.
Okay. Do any of them? I can't really. Can I really tell if any of them look more beat up than the others?
You can see that the although it looks like a fair fight, it looks unfair. So as to say 3 against 2, it looks like the house guards are holding their own, and it even looks like the Zentarum have been put through the middle a little bit.
Okay. Can I just attack? Can I attack one of the Zentarans close?
Yeah. Okay. So that'll put us back into initiative. Right. Do we want a map for this? I'm just thinking that there's now 2 rooms that you guys can see that's either side of a battle.
Yes.
Right, give me 2 minutes. It'll only take 2 minutes.
Did he say before that the woman was shouting at the half orc, or is she shouting at the guards?
I think she's shouting like at the people behind the guards.
Yeah.
In general, she was shouting at the Crown's Guard are coming.
Now I really feel that they are fighting you.
You walked into the middle of the fight.
Hey? Yeah, I've walked into the middle of seeing you guys go downstairs. There's been no real sign of any struggle from my perspective.
You mean you might? I don't know. Would you have heard something?
Well, I've seen you go in, but now all I know is that you've potentially been in a scuffle. Potentially. And at this moment they're shouting about City Watch, and they're fighting people who I don't know. And it would roughly take a similar amount of time for you guys to get in and get up the stairs.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely feasible.
Just the half orc here, fella.
I think so.
I mean, on a meta level, I didn't see a half orc in the bedroom when I entered it as Saw, but we will see.
I love the fact that Isla's doing all this ninja shit and he's just missed out on any of the actual action.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, I didn't realise you'd be able to hang on that long. Fair.
I only weigh like 35 pounds.
Yeah, I know, but you've got a big bag of lemons back as well, so I mean...
And your armour.
It's only leather armour.
Nice to see Ulfgar's shield getting some action.
Ah! Doesn't get a lot of action. So, yeah, enjoy it while you can, boys.
Is that what you attacked with?
No, I just got it out.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay.
Out.
Just whipped it out.
I want to, I want to see what we can do with the fire on it. To be fair, I'm waiting for a good opportunity that we can do that. There you go.
Power up.
Yeah.
Nice little set piece.
Why not?
Don't even know what it does.
No, I'm dead curious.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Not see.
Next one, make use of the. Right, can you move it out while you can do that?
Yeah, that's fine. So the yellow ones are the guards.
Right, don't know how well you can. So what we've got here is you've got stairs here that are leading up. Nagan's just come up the stairs. You've got 3 Zentarim in black. You've got the 2 guards in livery that are standing in front of this door. You've then got this as the bedroom. You got the balcony with Isla standing outside. You've got the half orc, and then you've got the female in the armor.
Lady in
standing-
red.
Okay.
Lady.
Where I've coloured in this area here, this is actually a fireplace. It's actually directly above the fireplace that you've seen below. And then I've coloured in an area where the bed is, although there is other furniture around it. This dotted hash line just marks out where the balcony is for his and his reference. Okay. We'll keep to the same initiative. I'm just going to roll for the guards. One sec. Oh, you're joking me. Every initiative roll I ever roll is shit.
That's why we like you as the DM.
Okay then, so Thorin, you'd be top of the round.
Yeah, I'll carry on making my way up the stairs.
Okay. Can we just add Thorin to the stairs? Ulfgar, you were following, yeah?
Yep.
We'd say then that Tavis is around behind, just for where he was.
Yep.
So we'll keep a mark on the rounds. You can use Obo for now, yeah. We need an Ulfgar. Okay, and then Tavis is going to come up around later. Okay then, so Tavis, you're on your move, but you're not going to pop up for a little bit. Thorn, you've made your way onto the stairs. Right, Nagan.
I want to attack the one closest to me.
Are you moving up or are you throwing them?
No, I'm going to move up behind.
You're going to be in melee of both of those two, the top two that you can see at the top of the screen. So we put you there, yeah. Okay. So I've got 6 and 8. Okay, do you want to make your first attack?
Yeah, man. $23.
Which one are you going to go for? Are you going to go for the one at the top of the screen or the one below?
The one that's right opposite. The top one.
Yeah, the top one, yeah. Okay, number 6. Okay, what was it, 23?
20.
That hits. Roll for damage.
So that is 7 damage for first attack.
Yeah.
And the second hit, 18.
Hits.
Yes! 11.
11. You feel it bite hard with both axes, and you see that he is really critically wounded, almost coming down to one knee. The other two are still engaged with those that are in front. That the end of your turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
So did the other two really even notice me? Obviously, they're sort of.
They know you're there now that you've attacked them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Isla. Is that echoing for anyone, by the way? Oh, you muted.
It's not echoing. Can't hear him.
Can't hear him on his, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll say that. Just say, see if we get any reaction. Okay. Okay, so as you walk in, just put yourself in the position, and then yelling out the name Floxit, the half-orc turns round and puts his back to the woman, and he yells out, "They've made it inside, my lady." Just make a quick persuasion check. Let me just have a quick look at where he is. I have a lot going on here. So, in terms of an insight check, which is a 19. So yeah, he gets the good feeling that you're telling the truth straight away off his insight. Okay, so for those that couldn't quite hear, Isla made his way in. He called out Floxin. The half-orc moved to a position where he could defend the woman, the lady that's next to him. He said that he wasn't a Zent, and he passed the insight check. Okay, so that's Isla's turn then. Ulfgar?
Am I sort of directly behind Negan? Is that me, the second from... We're basically in the middle of those three hexes.
Right, so what we've got is we've got Negan. Do you want to point him out for us? We've got Negan. And then we've got Thorin. Yeah, and then we've got Ulfgar.
Okay. So if I was to walk around the lads...
It's a 10-foot wide staircase. You're not walking through anyone. You can walk round.
Cool. All right, I'll do that.
What's your movement? Is it 30? It's 30, I think.
It is 25.
Or 25. Yeah, you can get as close to Negan there on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Do you want to do anything, ready in action or anything like
that? Yeah, I'll just pull my shield out and make sure that I'm ready.
Yeah, okay. So just to clarify that, yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. Right, okay. That's Ulfgar then. So now, now it's the Zentarim. So they're going to carry on attacking, I think. Let's have a look.
With the soldiers, do they get an attack as well? Like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah. So the Zentarim, they get the beauty of the pack tactics, where they're all within 5 feet of each other, and they all get 2 attacks. So 5 and 6 are going to go after 3. Okay, so for need to work this one out. 17 is the golden number here. So 5 and 6 are going to go after 3. So that's natural 18. So that hits. Then we got 18 again. So both of those hit. I'll do damage first. So with their mace, it was 1d6 plus 2, I think it was. Yeah. So 2's 4. Why? 4, 6. So 10 against them. Other set was 3, yeah. So 3 is down to. Then they're gonna have another attack. They get advantage on them. So 13 plus 4 just hits. 11 plus 4 is a miss, so it's just 1 attack. It hits, and that's 5 points of damage. Okay. Okay, and then the other one is going to have an attack on number 5. So that one hits. Bonus of 1, 3. So let's say what was. Well, the same number that was 5, wasn't it? Okay. I need to have another attack. Natural 1. 14, that one hits. 4. Okay, yeah, so all of them swing at the staying focused on the guards and swinging and doing a little bit of damage to those house guards. And then that takes us to the top of the round then to Thurin.
Yeah, I'll run my way round, and yeah, I'll go right round the back. I'll jump into that square. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'll just shout, "Just put your weapons down, guys!" And I'll cast Hold Person on the 2 that I can see at the bottom.
Okay, what's the save on it?
It's a Wisdom save, 15 to beat.
So we'll do the bottom one first. No, fails. The middle one passes, so the bottom one's held.
Okay.
It's a natural 19.
Which one's the Zents?
Yeah. You were going for the Zents, weren't you?
Yeah. And I'll yeah, I'm concentrating on that.
Okay. So the bottom one's held. That's your round then. So Tavis is now onto the stairs, so he can now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd try and listen to all the commotion, not sure what's going on. Sneak my way up and try and have a little sneaky look around if I can manage to stealth around.
It's probably as far as you can, probably because you were a turn behind everyone, weren't you? So.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about there, yeah.
Is that
Okay,
Is that turn all done, or is that?
we can hold an action. You can ready an action, sorry.
If I'd have walked up the stairs, not known what was going on, and walked up and seen the Zentarum, I'd have shot the Zentarum.
Yeah, but when you ready an action, what you're going to shoot with?
My short bow.
You have line of sight on the bottom one, which is the one that the Thorin's got hold person on.
Would I know who's held?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't like these bastards. They've just tried to jump me.
Does the damage break the whole person?
I don't know. I'm double checking now.
Oh, okay. You can roll your attack.
Does it gain any thingies because he's held? And even though I don't know it. Is he restrained?
One sec. Automatically fails strength. So as you attack rolls on the creature of advantage, yeah, you get advantage on it. So it's classed as paralyzed for whole person. Good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Is it sneak attack?
You're within 5 foot, aren't you?
In fact, I just stealthed around the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't break hold person. Doesn't say anything about it.
Are they an ally?
It's
I'd
not.
say no. I'd say no on the sneak attack.
Okay. Five points of damage.
5, okay. Does that break the hold?
No, doesn't say anything
No.
about breaking the hold. They get to make another wisdom save on each of their turns.
Okay. Okay then. So Negan.
Yeah, I would like to carry on attacking the one in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, so with the first attack,
Is that on there?
19.
Hang on one sec. We got a. Was it a natural 19? Yeah.
No, not natural. 11 plus my 8 attack bonus.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it was a 19 that you hit.
Yeah.
It hits anyway without the advantage, but I'm just searching for it now.
Can I roll my damage?
Yeah, you can roll your damage on that one. So you're going for the top one on this one, mate, yeah?
The one I was attacking in the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, mate, I'm just switching between PDF books here.
Alright, don't worry. That is 11 on the first one.
Alright, you absolutely cleave him from shoulder down. You just, you just take him off the board, yeah, please, mate. Yeah, he's just a mess on the floor. You're still within melee of the middle one as well.
Yeah, great. So if I can attack him next with my second act.
Okay.
Oh, you motherfucking cocksucker.
Negan does look mint, doesn't he?
12.
12. Let's have a look. Go to the other PDF that it should have been on. Yeah, 12. Yeah, just hits.
Yeah. 8 for that one.
8. Okay. Yeah, you know you feel that you're giving him a good wallop with the axe, like, so you can see that he's hurting a bit. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's perfect. I will hold my.
Okay, Isla. I'm still seeing that I can't. Just gonna stay. Why? I see. Just give me 1 second. Let me just have a think here. just make a. Just for my own sanity and benefit. Okay. Okay. I need a bookmark of some description. Okay, so what did you want to do? Just hold?
Me, yeah. Oh,
No,
just-
it's on Isla, yeah. You're just holding for now, yeah? Are you ready in action? I'd say that you would be able to see Negan, I think, through the chaos. Okay. Okay, then that then takes us down to Ulfgar.
Sweet. Yeah, I want to go around Negan basically and attack the geezer who's next to the geezer, the other guy, the other black
Top
guy.
or bottom for the screen.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
The bottom one.
and I want to sort of like do a sideways somersault into him and bring my axe down on him.
Okay. Just make your attack.
Tasty.
Do I need to do an acrobatics check or anything for that?
I'd say yeah, but we'll just say it's an attack for now.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, he is held, so he would get advantage on it.
16.
16 hits. Cleave away.
9.
9. Yeah, you just whirl like the whirling dervish. Bring down this axe. Yeah, straight down the spine. He just drops. He's laying dead at your feet.
Sweet. Can I do my second attack on the one that Negan's?
Yeah, you're still within 5 feet. Yeah.
Sweet. That is 21.
21 hits.
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, he takes a fair whack with the axe as you pull it from one and then bring it round to the other. Okay. Anything else you wanna do?
I will. Can I ready an action? Can I do that or not?
No, because that is an action to ready an action, so you've used an action to attack.
Sweet. In that case, I will just sit there and look pretty.
Okay. Right. Are we going to make this one work? Okay. Okay, so can you just roll for me? Can you roll a just roll your d20. We'll take that. 12. So he drops his guard a little bit and he just goes to try and push past. He doesn't like drop his weapon, he just tries to just drop and just jump past the number 5, the lower one. However, the strength check was you contested the strength check, so where he goes into shoulder barge, he just gets pushed back by the house guard. Now a sense of panic in his face and a sense of desperation. The veterans then turn. Let's have a look. There's a mess on that. They get 2. Oh my god, absolute shocking. It's That's 1 hit. That's 2 that hits. No, they don't get pack tactics. And so that is 1d8 plus 3. Where's my dice? Yeah. So the first one, the top one, he takes 2 swipes with his sword and he misses with both. However, the one that's just given him a shove at the door, he manages to make both count, bringing the last Centarim down to the ground. Okay. So with that, both of those guards now start to edge away from where you are, backing through the door, seeing Negan and Ulfgar in front of him. They start to just sort of pull back through inside. Anything anyone wants to do at this point?
Slowly start walking into the room.
The guards say, "Put down your weapons."
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, for now.
Where's Erstil? Where is Erstil?
And with that, I think we're going to leave it there. Okay, everyone happy with that?
Yeah. Cheers, Daryl. Let's get a little battle in.
Yeah. Well, we'll take pictures of this now, and then we'll have it ready and set up. But there's no point in getting into the deep RP of it now because I feel that this is gonna take a little bit of time, and it's gonna have probably a bit of an info dump to go with it. So we'll save that for the next session. Everyone happy?
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Storm the villa.
Cheers, Daryl.
Okay. Right. Cheers, everyone.
All right, fellas.
We-